Hi, my name is Heather. Welcome to Strings and Threads. This is the tutorial for the Groovy Waves Hat. And what you'll need for that, I'm using some yarn that I actually got in a thrift store. I have no idea if they make this yarn anymore. It's called Miracle Match. And you can see I just got this whole thing for $1, which I thought was a good deal. But apparently it was $1.33 at Kmart at some point in time. And the color is aqua. I think any medium worsted weight yarn would be fine for this project. So I'm going to use this as the main color, and then I'm going to use this as the waves. I don't have the ball band for this anymore, but I believe this is the premier just yarn that you get at the dollar store. I believe that's what this is. I don't know what the colorway is because I don't have the ball band anymore, but you can choose any two colors that you want. I'm going to be using a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, which is an eye, and of course you'll need scissors. So this is worked bottom up, which I know is not always the preferred way for people, but this will have a really nice shape at the top. The way that we decrease will look nice. It'll almost look like it's worked from the top down, but in order to have this design on it, we need to work bottom up. So we're going to start with the brim, with the ribbing for the brim, and you can make the brim as wide as you would like. I don't want this one to be super wide personally because I want the design of the waves to show up really well. And so if you have a big huge brim, you might not see the design of the hat as nicely. So for me, I'm going to start by chaining 7. This will be how wide it is. So if you think this is too wide or you think this is too narrow, you can adjust the number of stitches you do for here, because this is going to be the width that we're doing. The number of the rows can't be compromised because it needs to work in certain amounts, which I'll talk about after we crochet this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that seventh one doesn't want to do it. 7. Now in the second chain from the hook, I'm just going to single crochet across. I'll come back when I come to the end of that row. You should end up with 6 single crochets. For the ribbing, we're just going to repeat this, and I'll tell you how many rows in a minute. You chain 1, and in the back loop only, you're going to do a single crochet. What that means, if you're not familiar with this, I'm sorry if you already are familiar, I'm sorry if this feels slow, but I want to make sure that everybody has the chance to understand this. When you normally go into a stitch, you go into here for single crochet. Instead, we're going to go look on top of the stitches, and you can see there's either a circle, or some people call that a V right here. If you put your crochet hook right in the middle of that V and you do a single crochet only over the back loop, that's called back loop only. I'll do it one more time here to show you. Back loop only. Go into the middle of the stitch from the top, not from the side like we normally would, but from the top, and then just do a single crochet like that. And you're going to repeat that for every row. So I did 6 here. Let me finish my 6. And then chain 1 and turn. And then this row, you are also going to just go into the back loop only. So you're going to do this for a total of 64 rows. And I'm sorry to do that to you with all that counting. I know that it can be a pain. You can see how it gives a nice ribbing. But the pattern is worked up in increments of 10 plus 4. So 64 should be a perfect fit for an adult head size. If you're doing a child or a teenager or somebody with a smaller head, you might want to do 54 or 44. It's in increments of 10 and then add another 4. If somebody has a very large head, you would have to go up to 74, which would really make a large hat, but some people might want it that big. So decide if you're just doing a regular sized adult head, I would recommend 64. Come back once you have that many rows done. Okay, I have 64 rows done. Now be careful not to have the tail, I still have it unfinished. Be careful not to have the tail in the way, but fold this in half. And what we're going to do is slip stitch into the back loop on each side. So back loop, put it in the back loop, and slip stitch. I'll try to show you slowly here. Back loop, back loop, so that the ribbing will be on the outside. So you want those two to show, those two front loops to show, so that it will look like the ribbing is continuing on. And then you're going to do the, I guess this is technically the front loop, the way that it's facing you. Front loop, and then the back loop, and slip stitch. Sorry if this is slow for some of you. I just want to make sure that everybody can see clearly what I'm doing. And that is 6. And then we're just going to flip it to the other side. The other side will be the right side. So you can see it just looks like the ribbing is continuing. Now it's really important that you have 64, or if you're making the smaller size, 54, 44, 74 for the bigger size. It's important that you get that many stitches when you go around. So we're going to chain 1, and you're going to put a single crochet on the top of each row. So there's 1 and 2. It should end up as 64, or your increment of 10 plus 4. Make sure you're counting as you go, so that when you're at the end of the round, you are at the correct number. So let's go around and make sure we have the correct number for our hat. Attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, and then we'll come back and do the next round. Okay, I have 64. Hopefully you have 64 too. We are going to chain 1 for this next round and just put one more round with just one single crochet in each stitch around. Next round you will need your second color, but for now we've just been needing the one color. So one stitch, or one single crochet in each stitch around, attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, and then come back and we'll talk about what to do in the next round. Okay, here's how it looks so far. So for this next round, chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet in 5 stitches. This round is going to maybe feel a little slow because I'm going to go through everything with you, but I want to make sure that there's no questions or it's not too tricky for anyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to switch color. Let me move this a little closer so it's easier to see. I did not go all the way through on the 5th stitch, if you notice. This is stitch number 5 right here. So I went in and I drew up a loop. And now what I'm going to do for a seamless color change is I'm going to take the color change. I'm just going to fold a little loop on the top, leave a little bit of a tail, and come through. Instead of coming through with the original color, I'm going to come through with the next color. And pull that tight, pull this tight, and we're going to do 4 stitches with the new color. So I'm going to try and catch the tail just for a lot of security here. I don't want anything falling out. So for 4 stitches here with the new color, I'm just going to leave the old color. I'm not going to cut or anything like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now that this tail has been caught in 4 stitches, I think we can just let it go. Go back to the original color. Now what I did forget to do on this 4th stitch, I did go all the way through. I want to do what I did last time. Just draw up a loop on the last stitch, and then since we already have the original color attached, we're just going to bring it over, make sure there's plenty of give to it, and come through with that color. So that's the 4 of your second color. Now we're going to do 6 single crochets with the original color. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, the yarn got tight on me there. 4. I think I need to pull a little bit more out. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you would like, oh, I went all the way through. You don't want to go all the way through on the last one. If you'd like, you can carry the color through. I'm just going to loosely bring it over. The reason why I'm not carrying it through is because I don't want it to be seen in the stitches here. If you have a color that maybe wouldn't be quite as obvious, you can just single crochet the, you know, the colors along as you go. But I know that the purple will show through strongly if I bring it with me. So you can see how I just did this loosely. Okay, if you pull it too tight, it will make the hat tight. So make sure it's loose. And then we're going to do 4 stitches with the second color. 1, 2. This is going to be the pattern around, by the way. It's going to be 4. Oops, I'm going through. You have to keep reminding yourself when you get to the last stitch. It's going to be 4 single crochets. Keep this loose. 4 single crochets with the second color, and then 6 single crochets with the original color. The only different part is in the beginning we only start with 5. So it's 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4 all the way around. So when you get all the way, we're going to pause here and continue that pattern of 6 single crochets with your original color, 4 with the second, 6, 4, 6, 4 until you get all the way around. And I'll come back when we're all the way around. Okay, I've come all the way around. It should end with 6 single crochets in the original color. So I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the first one, chain 1, and this is going to be the same pattern throughout. There's not a weird like start with 5 like we did here. It's going to be that we do 4 single crochets in the original color, and then pick up the secondary color. Make sure it's very loose. Sorry. And we're going to do the secondary color for 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to go back to the original color. Make sure that there's plenty of play in it. For 4 stitches. So this is what it'll be all the way around. 4 stitches of the original color, 6 of your second color, 4 of your original, 6 of your second, all the way around. So finish the round and then we'll come back for the next round. All right, I apologize. It does end in 5 single crochets. I had forgotten that. I apologize for that. So we're going to attach with a slip stitch and the original color to the first single crochet. Okay, for this next round, we're going to do 3 single crochets with the original color, and then we're going to switch to the second color and do 2 single crochets. And then we're going to switch to the original color and we're going to do 4 single crochets. And then switch color and do 2 single crochets. Switch color, 2 single crochets, and then with the original color, 2 single crochets with the second color, switch back to the original color, then 4 single crochets. And let me show you what the pattern is if you haven't caught it yet. If you haven't, it's okay. This pattern is a lot trickier than the other ones that we've done so far. So what we're doing is let's start the pattern here after our first 3 single crochets. So we started the round with three single crochets, original color. So I'm going to just use color 1 and color 2. Color 1 is your original color. Color 2 is the color that you're putting the waves in. So color 2 is 2 single crochets. Color 1 is 4 single crochets. Color 2 is 2 single crochets. Color 1 is 2 single crochets. And then repeat that again. Color 2 is 2 single crochets. Color 1 is 4. Color 2 is 2. Color 1 is 2. And then we start over again. 2, here from the beginning, it's 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, if that helps. If you need to see that again, go ahead and go back and rewatch that. Finish the round and we'll come back for the directions for the next round. The round ends with 4 single crochets of the original color. So now we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, chain 1, and with the original color we're going to put 2 single crochets in, and then we're going to switch to the second color, and then we're going to put 2 single crochets with the second color, switch back to the original color, do 2 single crochets with the original color, switch to the second color, do 2 single crochets with the second color, Switch back to the original color. And then do 4 single crochets with the original color. Sorry, I wanted to double check that. Okay, so here's where the pattern will go. Over that pattern again. The pattern basically starts when you switch color in the row. The first 2 stitches or the first however many stitches don't matter. The pattern basically will start when you start with the second color. So this will be the second time through the pattern. 2 with the second color, 2 single crochets, switch color, two single crochets with the original color, two single crochets with the second color, and then 4 single crochets with the original color. I'll just say it real quick one more time just to make sure you have it. If you need to go back, feel free to go back and double check this. So the pattern is 2 with the second color, 2 with the original color, 2 with the second color, and then 4 with the original color. 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4. Let's go all the way around and then we'll come back for the next round. The round ends with 2 of the second color and then 1 of the original color. Now we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the first single crochet with the original color. Now switch to the second color. Just want to make sure that's loose. Then 2 single crochets with the second color. We're going to switch to the original color, 2 single crochets with the original color, and then we're going to do 4 single crochets with the second color. And that's the pattern. I'll do the pattern one more time with you, and then we'll just talk over the pattern too, just to make sure we got it. Two with the original color. Okay, here's where the repeat starts. 2 single crochets with the second color, two single crochets with the original color, 4 single crochets with the second color, and then 2 single crochets with the original color. So let's just go over what that pattern is, and we're going to do that around, all the way around. So we're starting with the color change. Here's the beginning of the round, sorry, wasn't in the right spot. 2 with the second color, 2 with the original color, 4 with the second, 2 with the original. And that's the pattern. 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, all the way around. So let's finish this round and come back for the next directions. Okay, the round ends with the last 4 stitches, the 2 being with the second color and the last 2 in the original color. So now we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, but we're going to do that with the second color. Chain 1, 2 single crochets with the second color. This is the first round that we're starting with the second color. Here's where the pattern will start then. We're going to go back to the original color. And do 4 stitches with the, or 4 single crochet. If I say stitches, I apologize. The whole thing is single crocheted. So just assume that I mean single crochet if I say stitch. 4 single crochets with the original color. Then switch to the second color and we'll do 2 single crochets. Go back to the original color. Sorry if this is a little high. I'm looking at my hands and not the camera. I need to get used to looking at the camera more. 2 single crochets with the original color here. And then 2 single crochets with the second color. So the next part will be to go back to where the repeat is 4. I suppose you could say the repeat actually starts with the first stitches here. So it's 2 second color, 4 original, 2 second, 2 original. And then you're back to the beginning. 2 second color, 4 original, 2 second color, 2 original color. 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2. Let's do that all the way around, and then we'll come back to see what we do the next round. Okay, this particular round ends with 3 single crochets of the original color. Now we're going to use the original color again to start the next round. So attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, chain 1. To start, we're going to put 3 single crochets in, 2, 3, and then it will be 2 single crochets with the second color, 4 single crochets with the original color, two single crochets with the second color, 2 single crochets with the original color, two single crochets with the second color, oops, I really got that one tangled in. Let me try that second stitch again. Sorry. Two single crochets with the second stitch, or with the second color, I'm sorry. And we're around the repeat here. So here's how the repeat goes. We'll start with the two single crochet. This is not going to be part of the repeat, these 3 in the beginning. 2 with the second color, 4 with the first color, 2 with the second color, 2 with the first color. And then it starts over again. So I already started the second pattern. So if you want me to say it this way, this way always helps me. 2 4 2 2 2 4 2 2 2 4 2 2, and I just, as long as you know which color you start with, you just switch it every time you get to the new part. 2, switch 4, switch 2, switch 2, 2 4 2 2. So we're going to do that all the way around and then come back for the next directions. Okay, this round ends with 2 single crochets of the second color, and then we're going to, with the original color, attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. And this round starts chain 1, single crochet with the original color, 4 single crochets, 3, 4. Oops, we're going to switch color. The pattern's really starting to come together now. I am so in love with this. So then we switch color. And here's where the pattern for the round will start. We're going to do 6 single crochets with the second color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if I can get in there, and switch. And we're going to do 4 with the original color. And this is the whole pattern around now. It's going to be 6 single crochets, 6 single crochets with the second color, 4 with the original, 6 with the second color, 4 with the original, 6 4 6 4 all the way around. So finish the round and then come back for the next round. This round ends with 1 2 3 4 5 single crochets in the original color. Now we're going to join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet in the first 5 stitches, 1 2 2, sorry, that was getting splitty there, 3 4 5, then we'll switch colors, and then it's going to be 4 single crochets. Here's where the pattern starts. 4 single crochets with the original color. 1 2 3 4, and then 6 single crochets with the original color. And that's what it'll be around. 4 with the second color, 4 single crochets with the second color, 6 single crochets with the original color. 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, all the way around. So let's pause here and finish our round and then come back for what we're going to do next. This round ends with 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets with the original color. And what we're going to do here is we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first, but we're also going to include your secondary color in that slip stitch. So we're going to do 3 rounds with one single crochet in each stitch of the original color, but every time you're going to chain one single crochet around in the original color. But every time you come to the end of the round, just bring up the second color in the slip stitch so that this is ready to go, because we're going to do this pattern one more time. You do it the original time and then you repeat it one more time. So it's a pretty cool pattern. I love this. Groovy Waves. Okay, so 3 rounds of just 1 single crochet in each of the original color. When you get to the part where you join up with the first single crochet, include the secondary color so that it's ready to go for the next repeat. Come back after you do that. I just love how this works up. So I did the 3 rounds with just 1 single crochet in each stitch around. We're going to do that same pattern one more time so that we get another repeat of the Groovy Waves. So I'm just going to give brief reminders of what we do next. And then if you want to see it in more detail, you can go back in the video and check out how we did it last time. So with the original color, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to put 1 single crochet in the first 5 stitches. And that's just for this beginning part. This isn't the repeat yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to switch color. And the pattern will be to do 4 single crochets with color 2, 6 single crochets with your original color. 4 with color 2, 6 with your original color. We'll come back at the end of the round. Okay, the round ends with 6 single crochets with the original color. This next round is just chain 1, 4 single crochets with the original color, 6 with color 2. 4 with the original color, 6 with color 2. It's just 4, 6, 4, 6. The 4 is the original color, the 6 is color 2. Complete your round, come back for the next round. Okay, this round ends with 5 single crochets with the original color. So for the next round, we chain 1 and we do 3 single crochets with the original color. This is not part of the pattern yet. That's how this starts. And then the pattern is 2 with the second color, 4 with the original, 2 with the second, 2 with the original. And then you repeat that. 2 with the second color, 4 with the original color, 2 more with the second color, 2 more with the original color. If you need a refresher on that, go ahead and go back. Just remember the 2, 4, 2, 2. That's the pattern for this round. Okay, so this round ends in the last 4 stitches. It will be 2 with the original color, and then the last 2 stitches are going to be with color 2. Attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet with the original color. So now we're going to chain 1 and we're going to put 2 single crochets with the original color. Switch color. 2 single crochets with the second color. Switch to the first color, 2 single crochets with the first color, switch color, 2 single crochets with the original color, and then switch color, 4 single crochets with the original color. And then we're going to start that over. So what it is the repeat actually starts where the color change starts. 2 with the color 2, 2 with color 1, 2 with color 2, 4 with color 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, and then repeat that, 2, 2, 2, 4. When go all the way around, and then we'll come back at the end of the round. Okay, that round ends with the last 3 stitches, 2 single crochets with the color 2, and then you end with 1 single crochet in the original color, attach with a slip stitch, chain 1 with the original color, 1 single crochet with the original color, and then it's going to be 2 with color 2, 2 with the original color, 4 with color 2, and then 2 with the original color. And that's what the repeat will be. It repeats right where the color changes. So 2 with color 2, 2 with original color, 4 with color 2, 2 with the original color, and then start back over. 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2. Continue that all the way around and then come back. All right, this round ends with the last 4 stitches are 2 stitches with your second color and then 2 stitches with your original color, and we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first, but join with your color number 2, because we're going to start with color number 2 first. So for this round, you chain 1, you put 2 single crochets. I'm sorry, I need to look in the camera more often. 2 single crochets in the first 2 stitches with color 2, and then the pattern is going to start. So the pattern is 4 single crochets with your original color, 2 with color 2, 2 with the original color, 2 with color 2, and then you go back to 4 with the original color, 2 with color 2, 2 with color original, 2 with color 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2. Complete that, and then we'll come back around for the next round's directions. All right, the round ends with 3 single crochets in the original color. So now we're going to join up with the first single crochet with the original color, The next round is chain 1. It's going to, with the original color, you're going to single crochet 3, and then here's where the pattern is going to start back up. You're going to I needed to count that. You're going to single crochet 2 with the second color, 4 with the original color, 2 with the second color, and then lastly 2 with the original color. So let's just go over quickly what that pattern is. So the pattern will start with the color 2. The round just starts with 3 single crochets with the original color, but that's not part of the pattern. The pattern is 2 with color 2, 4 with the original color, 2 with color 2, 2 with the original. Then go back, 2 with color 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2. Continue that all the way around and then come back at the end of the round. Okay, this round ends, the last 4 stitches, you have 2 in the original color, and then the last 2 stitches of the round are with color 2. So we're going to join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet with color 1. And this pattern is less complicated. It's just going to be 4 single crochets with the original color, 6 single crochets with the second color, 4 with the original, 6 with the second color. It's just going to be 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6. So go around with that pattern and then come back at the end of the round. Okay, the round ends with 5 single crochets of the original color. Now we're going to join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet with the original color, and the pattern does not start right away. We're going to do 5 single crochets with the original color, but that's not going to be part of the pattern. 3, 4, 5. Now here's where the pattern is going to start. We're going to do almost the opposite of what we did last time. It's going to be 4 single crochets with the second color. That's 4 single crochets with the second color, 6 single crochets with the original color, 4 single crochets with color 2, 6 single crochets with color 1 or the original color. And you're going to follow that around, so it'll be 4, 6, 4, 6. And then when you come around, pause it here, and then when you come around, we'll go over the next step. Okay, the round ends with 6 single crochets with the original color. attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, and now we don't need color 2 anymore. So I'm going to cut color 2 with a tail, and then I'm going to weave in the ends right away because there's so much of a mess in the back. The inside really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it looks messy, but just so I don't lose where the tail is because of the mess, I'm going to weave it in right now. After you weave in your tail, we're going to do 2 rounds with just 1 single crochet in each stitch around with color 1. We're not going to use color 2 anymore, so any directions that I give, you just automatically know will be with color 1. So 2 rounds with 1 single crochet in each stitch around, and then come back. All right, I did 2 more rounds with just the original color. I'm sorry, I shouldn't keep saying that because I already told you we're only working with the original color now from now on. But I did find that I was 1 stitch too many. Instead of having 64, I had 65 somehow. So on the first round with 1 single crochet around, I single crochet 2 together for the last stitch. So you'll want to double check that you still have 64 stitches and then somehow adjust if you don't by either increasing somewhere or decreasing somewhere so that you have 64 stitches, and it will all work out evenly here. So for the next round, we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, chain 1, single crochet 2 together, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. We're just going to repeat that around. Okay, so there was the 6. So now continue that around. Single crochet 2 together, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 6. Single crochet 2 together, and then 1 in each of the next 6. Let's pause here and come back when we're all the way around. Okay, so we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Next round, we're going to chain 1, single crochet 2 together, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. And we're just going to repeat that pattern around, single crochet 2 together, and then 1 in each of the next 5 until you get all the way around. So let's pause here and then come back when we're back around. Okay, so we've come all the way around. We're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. This round is going to be I chained 1. I forgot to say that. Chain 1, single crochet 2 together, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. And we're just going to continue that pattern around. 2 together, and then 1 in each of the next 4 stitches, 2 together, 1 in each of the next 4 stitches. And so let's pause here, finish the round, and then come back. Okay, we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet this round. It's going to be predictable. Chain 1, single crochet 2 together, and then 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then just repeat that around. So let's finish the round and then come back. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch with the first single crochet, chain 1, and this round will be single crochet 2 together, 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and repeat that around. So let's pause here and finish our round and then come back. Okay, we're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, chain 1, single crochet 2 together, and then 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, let's do that around and then come back. Okay, so now we'll attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, chain 1, and we're just going to single crochet 2 together all the way around. So you have 2 together here. The next stitch we'll do will be to do 2 together. All right, come back when you are all the way around. Okay, attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. We should be at 8 stitches, so we're going to chain 1 and single crochet 2 together around until you get to 4 stitches. We'll just do that together here. 1, 2, 3, 4, attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, and we're going to cut a little bit of a tail, not gigantic, but a little bit of a tail here. Okay, pull this through and then grab your yarn needle and come back. Okay, so now we're going to go into the front loop of each of those 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull tight. That pulls the hole together, and then I'm just going to put the needle down, and I caught some of the hat. You don't want to do that. And then since it's on the inside, and the inside has a lot of ugliness anyway, we're just going to tie a knot and then weave in the ends, and it'll be finished. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you liked it, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share it out so that we can have more of this kind of thing on this channel on Strings and Threads. Here's how it looks. I love it. Groovy Waves. Have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.